Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the FrostBytez gaming experience. Let's continue on with our KO tournament. Looks like we got to save before we can continue on. Alright, so there we go. Let's go back into the battle arena. Oh, where were we last? I don't even remember. Last thing I remember was doing my Pokemon decide the moves for me, and me pretty much losing my mind. Also remember, I got hit with like what was it? Fake out attack. I can't remember what it was called, but getting hit with like a fake out attack and then using fly, and then by like the third move I went to judge's decision. So that was pretty cool to see how the judge's decision actually works when you don't win via, you know, just a 3-hit knockout. And all right, let's see her. What has she got for us today? A Bareboach. All right, well, that should be pretty easy for Flygon to take care of. Have no immediate weaknesses, except for Solar Beam, which I could go ahead and just do. Why not? Let's see if we can one-shot it with Solar Beam. See if it can do anything. Ooh, getting a Future Sight. I wonder how that works with the KO tournament. Well, let's see. Let's actually see if I can get a one-shot. I figured as much. Super effective. It's a really strong attack, and Flygon does have a pretty good special attack rate, even though he doesn't get the stab off of it. That's fine. Smooch him, eh? Alright. Was never really a big fan. Oh, there's the fake out. And it was a crit fake out, too. And I take the Future Sight. I wonder if that's actually going to be enough. Oh, wow, not even close. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Bareboach can use Future Sight, though. That's pretty interesting. I never really liked Smoochum, but I've never been really a big fan of Jinx in general. I couldn't tell you why. It's really funny because you would think I would really like Jinx, me being an Ice fan and the fact that Jinx is Ice and Psychic, but I don't know. It was just never my thing. I don't know. It's weird. One of the biggest reasons why I could never be good at competitive Pokemon is I base too much of the kind of Pokemon that I want on my team around what Pokemon I think are cool. You know, what Pokemon would I want to use instead of it being a simple, like, you know, oh, this Pokemon may not look cool, but it's actually one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. Well, if I don't think it looks all that cool, I'm probably not going to use it. Like, if Jinx is, like, S tier and competitive, am I going to use it? Probably not. I'll try and find another Ice type that I like that would probably be a good replacement, which I know it sounds stupid, but I don't know. That's how I am sometimes. That's why I wouldn't be even good at competitive if I wanted to. Alrighty, my strategy is from my father. I wonder if this is... Well, first let's see the sprite. Nope. Okay. My assumption was that it was going to be that one trainer that's part of that whole entire, like, family of battlers that had their own little mini story or whatever. Alright, so we're dealing with the Levitate here. We could probably just go a Dragon Claw on this guy. Should be able to KO it in at least 2 hits. But yeah, let me think. Because again, I've already stated before, I do want to try and go out, catch certain Pokemon, and make a whole bunch of different kind of teams. I just don't know, like, what Pokemon I want to catch. Like, how much do I want to put into it? Oh, geez, sorry. I just finished eating. I had some steak strips. It was so good. But, of course, now it's like, after having some steak strips, I'm pretty much just sitting here like, oh my god, I'm like so full, and all that. I mean, obviously, the Beldum that I have, I'm going to go ahead and get myself a full-on Metagross, and I've already got a Wailord, so I might as well, I guess, continue with that Wailord for a bit. But god, what else could I potentially go out of my way and pick up for a good team? What else do I have? I could get a Shedinja, because I do have a what is it, Ninjask? Oh god, I literally just froze there for a second because I'm like, is the first form a Ninjask? No, Ninjask is the non-Shedinja evolution, right? So what was its... What's its base form called again? Oh my god, because yeah, it's Ninjask and Shedinja, but Nincada. Wow! My brain just kind of went crazy. Okay, so it snowed here yesterday. Big snow. Heavy snow. it's relatively cold, you know, even with like the heater on and whatnot. It's one of those heaters where it waits till it gets under a certain degree and then it heats everything up. And during the time that it waits for it to heat everything up, it can get a little bit cold. And along with my brain, it's still kind of early morning right now, and with my brain just kind of going all tweaky on me and all that, trying to think of Ninkata. I couldn't get the Kada to come out, so I was like, nin, 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 kind of the whole entire F, and all that good stuff. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, this is already shaping up to be the greatest video ever the internet has ever seen. That is a complete and outright lie, but hilarious. Will you stop with your protections and whatnot? Alright, so I literally am going to win on Judge's Choice, because the Squirtle literally used nothing but Protect. So he's going to have no health left. So let's see, what do the judges think? In Mind, easy. In Skill, how is that even close to being tied up? Oh my god, Squirtle really had good skill in using that Protect all the time. What skill is that? You're flipping a coin and hoping you land on heads all the time. That is trash. Now, I can understand if I would, like, use the first move for Solar Beam, gained energy, and it used Water Pulse, and then the next move, when I shot the Solar Beam, it used Protect. But I think just spam Protect. What skill is there in that? Anyways, aside from me completely losing my mind on the Spheal here, what other Pokemon do I want to catch to have on my team? Because I could have a Shedinja if I so wish. I do want to get all of my Pokemon up to like level 100, maybe even some of them only up to level 50 for it. And I know that's going to sound like a massive pain. Oh my god, Frosty, you're going to be spending so much time doing all this stuff. Yeah, not really. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to flat out cheat. I'm not using these Pokemon for any actual competitive means or anything. This is literally just fun. For YouTube, I'm going to be using cheats to get a rare candy glitch, and I'm just going to rare candy them all the way up to level 50 or level 100. I don't care like what that does to me stat-wise or anything like that. This is all for entertainment purposes. I'm not going to be using them for any kind of competitive natures. I apologize if that kind of kills it for some people out there. I don't know why. This is all for entertainment value, and quite frankly, if I did do it the natural way, with the kind of work schedule that I have, it would be years before you would see like a legitimate full team of like all level 100s, all level 50s, and so on and so forth for stuff like that. It'd take too long for me to be able to make this series a thing. So yeah, no, I'm totally gonna cheat. Just rare candy my way up to level 50 and level 100 and get certain move lists and whatnot. I'll have to use like a cheat code to get a certain amount, kind of like with like the rare candies. I'll have to do it to get an infinite amount of like heart scales, so then I can go to the move tutor and teach 4 specific moves to each of my Pokemon for something like this. But yeah, I'm not even gonna hide and be like, oh my god, yeah, I'm totally gonna get all these Pokemon, I'll go out and catch them and get them all to level 100, level 50, all on my own, no problem. I just got countered by the slack off. Actually, that's kind of good because then I get to change it up a little bit. But no, we're not even close to doing something like that. And I'm pretty sure when most people heard me say, oh yeah, I'm totally going to make a bunch of teams of like level, you know, try and get some different Pokemon for this to make them all level 100. I don't think there was a sane person out there that actually thought that I'd do it the legitimate way. They immediately thought, yeah, he's going to use a rare candy glitch. And I'm sorry if you actually thought I'd be legitimate about it. No chance. I don't have that kind of free time. There's other Let's Plays I got to do. I've got work I got to do. How many more of these people do I need to go through? What round are we on? Only number 6? Wow, I thought we were past 6 a while ago. That's what I get for not paying attention, but that's kind of the other problem. I don't really have to pay attention. You know, the only one that I really need to focus on is the rental Pokemon deal, which is just amazing. And I think that might be the next one that I go back to and just doing more of the rental Pokemon stuff, because that shit's fun. That's like the real fun of all this for me. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. I don't have that kind of free time. There's other Let's Plays I want to do. I want to be able to enjoy relaxation when I'm not at work as well sometimes. And so with all of that, I can't do it legitimately. It's got to be a rare candy glitch. It has to. There's no other way. There's legit no other way whatsoever. But yeah, no, with that in mind, and I don't know how long it's going to be until I actually commit to doing that. I'm trying to get a number of these videos done because they're all half-hour long and pretty much only get uploaded once a week. It gives me plenty of time to work on it, a good couple months or so. So by the time that some people will actually end up seeing this, it probably wouldn't have happened just yet. But what kind, and I don't even know how many Pokemon I will go on my way to try and get up to level 100. I'm not going to go out and catch every single Pokemon in existence up to Gen 3 to make certain specific teams. Because even with the rare candy glitch, that might take me a while. So yeah, what kind of Pokemon would you like to see me utilize? Obviously, I'm going to utilize Metagross. Obviously, I'll go on my way and get a Baggins so I can get a Salamence on my team. I'll probably go on my way and catch a Ralt so I can have a Gardevoir. Just go out and catch a whole bunch of like random Pokemon for just random teams that I can make. But what do you guys specifically want to see? Go ahead and like leave comments about like maybe your favorite Pokemon, or something like that, just to make it more fun. All of this is purely just fun. And so because of that, I would like some input on, what you guys would like to see that could be considered fun. I like that Arbok sprite. Oh, and Arbok does have Intimidate. I mean, it makes sense. Arbok is an intimidating looking Pokemon, really. But yeah, it's a cool looking sprite. But yeah, no, let me know. Like, what kind of Pokemon do you want to see me try to use? You can even be specific. Be like, oh, I want to see you use these 3 Pokemon and see how far you get in, like, the Pokemon Tower, the Pokemon Arena. Don't make it so specific where you're really gonna use Dig on a Levitation Flygon as one of your moves. I was kind of hoping that Flygon would still be paralyzed just so I could see the judge's score on that. Because it's like, if I'm a judge there and I see the Dig against a Flygon, I'm like, that's a 0 on skill and mind and everything. Really, why would you have a cast form when you don't have a weather-setting Pokemon as your lead? It's a little weird, I think. But yeah, let me know. Be like, oh yeah, even if it's something ridiculous, it could be like, oh, I want you to use 3. Let's see here, like 3 level 100, like make 1 a Caterpie, 1 a Weedle, and 1 a Wurmple, and see how far you get in the Pokemon Arena. I'll legit do that if someone really wants to. If someone really wants that, I might actually just do it on my own because that just sounds hilariously entertaining. But no, if someone seriously is like, get you a Wurmple, a Caterpie, and a Weedle, all level 100, and see how far you get in, like, something. Yeah, sure, why not? You got it, man. I'll do that. Don't you worry about that. That sounds actually kind of fun in a really bad way. Someone's gonna comment it, and I will totally do it if that happens. This should be uploaded, I want to say mid-November. I'm trying to think on how far I already am in recording. Let's see here. I just uploaded one of them, and then that next one, and then that one. I think this would be uploaded maybe the 2nd week of November, meaning that, again, this particular episode anyways, meaning that by the time, oh yeah, let's see here. What does the referee think? I wasn't even paying attention. How'd I do? Well, won the mind handily. He won the skill. And I won the body! Easy! I'm pretty sure the fact that Flygon was paralyzed for like 2 out of the 3 attacks there, that's why I lost the skill one, which, that in that case it makes sense, and that's a really good setup, hitting a paralysis like that. Alright, cool. So, how many battle points do I get? Just 1. I kind of figured, because it wasn't really all that difficult to do. But let's see here, yeah, I'm assuming that I'll have about enough episodes that'll go until about maybe mid-December before I decide to go out and get more Pokemon to add to the team. So that means that you guys would have pretty much about a good couple weeks to a month when you see this to let me know, hey, what type of, oh, this is the exchange service area. What kind of teams do you want to see me do? Is this the whole Battle Tower? Okay, let's go ahead and do it. We haven't done the Battle Tower yet. Okay, ooh, they've got some new options. So we got single, double, and this is multi-battle rooms. Give me some info. What is it about multi? Oh, so I pick another AI trainer to battle with me. Okay. So basically I have to hope that the AI isn't completely dumb. Okay. I mean, that could be fun. And then what's this one? Battle Tower, the Link multi. Okay, so this is where I would, like, get with another actual live player and get a team going. Describe your feelings when you're about to go in the Battle Tower match. Either won or lost the match. I won't tell. Yeah, I'm a totally cool cat or whatever sort of deal. You know what? Let's go with the trainer. You know, let's make this one a little bit different. I could go with the single. I could go with the double. 100% all my Pokemon, but we kind of know how that's going to go until it gets a little bit more challenging later on. But let's add some challenge to this. Let's have another trainer on the team. Let's always go with Flygon first. Just in case they have like an Earthquake move they want to use. Oh, can I only have two? Oh, I can only pick two. Okay, Flygon and... yeah, Milotic's fine. I'm trying to think of, like, what teams people would probably want me to do. Like, I don't even care if it's, like, a full troll team. And remember, level 50 is also on the table as well. So, you know, it doesn't have to be like, oh, just these at level 100. You can even be like, oh, do these three on a level 50. Find a partner. Do I get to see, like, what type of Pokemon that they have? Okay, I've been running with the Doduo that knows how to use Fury Attack and one Aaron with Metal Claw. Oh, so I get to see the two Pokemon in one of each move. So we have a Doduo and an Aaron. Alright, a Mankey and Torchic, which would get absolutely destroyed by Earthquake. It doesn't matter, I'll probably be solo carrying these anyways. A Natu with Nightshade, so it can dodge out of my Earthquake. And why not? Did I go against someone that had a Natu and a why not? Or am I just thinking of two separate trainers that had one each? Alrighty. Yawn using Slackoff and Anorith. Nah. I think I'm going to go with the kid with the Natu just because Earthquake's better with him. Snubble with Bite and Ditto with that's already a big no. Are you kidding me? I can't see Ditto being good in any situation. Alrighty, Poliwhirl with Water Pulse, which is a good move, and Love Disc with Sweet Kiss, which is also pretty good, but I'm definitely going to go... oh, I can actually run in here. I'm going to go with this guy. Yeah, the Natu. Nightshade, because it'll be level 77 damage is pretty good, and Why Not's just pretty okay as well. Alrighty. Yep, and again, is it going to be all that interesting? Probably not. I got a Flygon. It's going to be... and I'm wondering how long it takes before it really gets challenging. How many times do I have to win it before the real challenges happen? Does anyone know that? Can someone tell me that? Along with telling me, like, what team you want to actually see me utilize in certain areas. Yeah, also be specific on what areas you want to see them, too. But, yeah, aside from that, like, anybody know... how long it takes until, like, the challenge actually gets really challenging? That's a little weird to look at. It's like I'm going against all four of them. Oh, boy. This is actually perfect for me. Like, that's almost too perfect. That's a double KO right out of the gate. Wow. Okay, what a way to start. God, what kind of teams would people make me use? Or want to see me use? They can't make me use them, obviously, but I'd like to. Maybe even then I could have like a level 50 Caterpie, Weedle, and Wurmple, and then like a level 100 Butterfree, Beedrill, and either Dustox or Beautifly. That'd be hilarious. I'd actually be a-okay with that. Farfetch'd! That just got his, not just, it was a couple weeks ago they announced it, Surfetch'd, which, okay. Using... oh, okay, so Forsar his own attack or something like that. Let's get rid of Farfetch'd here. So yeah, I haven't been talking too much about Gen 8. I'm still kind of hoping that maybe I could play Gen 8 for the channel at some point. It may not be once it drops. It's supposed to drop within any week now, right? Isn't it the end of October? And we're nearing the end of October. Is it like, what, next Tuesday? I don't think enough's been leaked for it to be that soon. Maybe I'm missing something. I can't remember. All I know is that I'm relatively excited for it a bit. There are some things I see where I'm like, eh. Like, I agree with most other people when it comes to the, what is it called, the Gigamaxing or whatever it is, wherever your Pokemon get gigantic and whatnot. I agree on the fact that the Pokemon that have been picked for it so far from Gen 1 are just like, we just had Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. They, you know, I get it. They're two very popular Pokemon. We love them, all that good stuff. I like Eevee, don't get me wrong, and I do like Eeveelutions, but really, we did not have to give Pikachu and Eevee another Gigamax, whatever it's called. We don't have to give it to all three of, like, the starting Pokemon. Or, no, I don't even think it's all three. I think it's just Charizard that does. But it's your bare basic, like, oh, we've seen them already get all these things, including Mega Evolutions, and yet they're still getting more things over some other Pokemon. And I don't know, I agree with most people where it's like, okay, I get it, they're your most popular, you gotta go with what sells, I totally get that, but oh my god, come on, really? We're just gonna keep on going with the same tried and true, all they worked before, they're just gonna keep on working? No. You could pick some different Pokemon for stuff like that, make it more interesting. I don't know. So yeah, that was a bit of a downer, but I gotta say, some of the other things that I've seen, I've been trying to do it as spoiler free as possible. I kind of would go on my way and focus too much on like what type of Pokemon will be coming out and all that, this, that, and the other for some of the games that I wouldn't get to play, because I felt like because I don't get the availability to actually play them and see how it is, the next best thing is just to kind of like do a lot of research on it before it even comes out, just so I kind of know what's going on a little bit. But this time, because I actually do, I do have the availability to actually get the game, I kind of want to try and make it as spoiler-free as possible, but when you got a Twitter account, there's only so much that can be spoiler-free. I gotta tell you, out of all the Pokemon that I've seen, like, leaked so far, which also that, Ponyta, cool, but I agree with other people. Why is it pure fairy? Why couldn't it be a fairy fire? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. But aside from that, maybe it's just too powerful. I don't know. I'm not a developer for Pokemon, so obviously it's like, you know, maybe it's like, oh, maybe it's not fire fairy because that combination would be so strong that's impossible. And then of course the question is, are we also going to get what is the name of the region again? Because I keep wanting to say Alolan versions of the Pokemon, but that's Sun and Moon. And all I remember is that it starts with a G, I think, but I can't remember the region name, so I'm not even gonna. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I hope that they make another form of that Ponyta into a Rapidash as well, and maybe it starts off as a pure fairy, and Rapidash is the fire fairy type. I don't know, but also could it be just too game breaking that it has to be pure fairy? I don't know. Questions for later, I guess. But out of everything that has been shown so far, man, Sir Fetch, my boy, like, that is, oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love the hell out of Sir Fetch. Just, I don't know. I always liked Farfetch'd. I used to think as a kid, when Gen 1 and Gen 2 were the only generations out, I used to think that Farfetch'd was actually really strong. I don't know why. Something about it just looked tough for me. Couldn't tell you why. Hey, going against another Natsu. That's pretty cool. Too bad. Also going against an Ekans, so I think I'm still going to go ahead and use Earthquake. Why not? Why not? But, yeah, I used to think the Farfetch'd was really strong. Up to the point, and I didn't use him because I thought it'd be that strong. I just needed a flying Pokemon that I never used before. But when me and James first got Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the flying Pokemon that I picked was a Farfetch'd, and I really liked it because it had Night Slash, I think is what that move was called, and it actually was a really good move when going into the Elite Four, when going against Will and his Psychic team, the first round anyways. I don't know, it can hit Shuppet, I did not know. I didn't know if Shuppet had like Levitate or something, but yeah, the first level of Wills, where it was like the two Zatus and Slowbro and all that. Even though it didn't get the stab for it, it was still really good. you know, with Farfetch'd using Night Slash, I think it was what it was called, something like that. So I've already been a pretty good fan of Farfetch'd originally, so seeing Surfetch'd is like, yes! That is going to be my flying type Pokemon when I play it. If it can be. Let me just state that now. If it can be. You know, if it turns out that Farfetch'd you can't get until you've already beaten the Elite Four, then damn, I can't. But you got to think that if they're leaking it this early, Farfetch'd has to be a Pokemon that you run into relatively early. You would think, right? I hope? I don't know. I might as well use Fly. I could have used Earthquake, gotten normal damage, but whatever. I'm just being weird. Let's see how much the 77 damage Nightshade actually does. That's pretty decent. But yeah, I'm excited for Surfetch'd. Some of the other stuff, I don't know. I've already made my statements on how I feel about Sword and Shield in the Pokemon Emerald walkthrough. If you want to see how I think about some of the stuff, go ahead and look back on that. Doesn't it come out any week now or something like that? I feel like there'd be more stuff leaked before, but maybe they've been doing really good about not leaking anything before it came out. I'm not exactly sure. But even then, whenever if it does come out within the next couple weeks, it's not going to be on the channel till, I don't know, maybe sometime in the winter. Maybe I could do it as like a Christmas present and start doing it, I don't even know when. If I can get it and get set up to record it around the time Boo's Fury ends, then potentially look for it after Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury, which would probably be around maybe Christmas, actually. Or maybe not. I don't remember how long Boo's Fury could actually end up taking. God, how long? It really has been that long since I last played Boo's Fury. I don't know exactly how many episodes it might end up taking, actually. I don't know. I'm about to look into that. Yeah, I'm about to look. I'm definitely gonna have to look and see how, when, where, why, what. My train of thought just went. Anyways, I need to look up when exactly Sword and Shield actually does end up coming out, and then I'll kind of decide how, like, when I plan on playing it for the channel. It's really going to be throwing everything out of whack, because it's going to be like, it's already kind of out of whack a bit, but it's really going to throw it out of whack, because it's like, okay, we got Gen 2 Pokemon walkthrough first, then we go back and then we do Gen 1 Pokemon walkthrough, then we jump up again to Gen 3 Pokemon walkthrough, now we're doing the Battle Frontier, and then, okay, up next is Gen 4, nope, it's actually going to be Generation 8, just out of nowhere, but, I mean, it could be fun, why not? You know, that could be really good fun. Okay. Let's go ahead and just finish this one up. Oh, please, knock yourself out of confusion. That'd be amazing. Ah, dang it. I wanted it to happen because I'm still kind of ticked off over how little confusion actually worked for me when dealing with Wallace and the Elite Four. The ones that you guys did not see. It was, you know, all the getting my Pokemon leveled up to the point where they could take them out and all that. Oh, wait, we're already on the 5th set? I might actually be able to finish this up before I call it apart. I know I got like about a minute and a half before the half hour, which is where I usually call it apart. Do I want to try and push it a little bit to where I could... It depends on how quickly I finish this one. This might be a little bit of a longer part. I probably should do it as a bit of a longer part, because I had to cut the other part a little bit short, only like 25 minutes. And so I should probably do this one a little bit longer just to make up with it. It's a seal! Oh my god, look how cute he is! Oh my god! So Seal, but speaking of, like, you know, ice types and what I like, you know, I do have a soft spot for Seal and Dugong, just because of how freaking adorable and derpy they look. Look how freaking cute Seal is! Oh my god, I want it. Ah, there's so many Pokemon I want just because of how cute those sprites look. Ah, it's amazing. I love it. That might actually be enough to KO me. That's a ×4 Aurora Beam. But I think Seal's only pure, yeah. If Seal had been Dugong... Is Dugong pure water, actually? And just knows Ice-type moves? No, Dugong's part Ice, right? It really has been a while since I've even considered what Dugong's typing is. Yeah, no, I think it is water ice. Seal's pure water and Dugong's water ice, right? Or is Dugong pure water too and just has ice type moves? There's no way. Pierce uses a Dugong. Price, I mean, not Pierce. Price uses a Dugong, so it has to be. Totodile! Oh, I love Totodile! Oh, I need Totodile! Okay, so since I've already stated that I'm totally gonna be cheating, and I'm gonna be using a cheat codes in order to get my Pokemon up till that level 100. I think I might also use cheat codes to get some Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon that you should only be able to get via trades. I think I might go out of my way and get like Totodile, Cyndaquil, and oh my god, what's her name? Oh my god, I just spaced on it. Chikorita. There we go. Blah. I had to go backwards. I was like, okay, it's Meganium, and then Bayleaf, and then Chikorita. Oh, that's weird. That's kind of funny too, actually. The only way I could ever remember Chikorita's name is because I immediately want to say Torchic for some reason. I don't know why. But whenever I'm thinking of Chikorita, the Pokemon, I gotta start, okay, it's Meganium and then Bayleaf. I gotta go backwards in evolution in order to remember Chikorita's name. It's hilarious. I don't know why I have to do that, but I kind of do. Did she just say she was gonna double slap me? I kind of only like half read that. Okay, 6 set of opponents. So I gotta do, yeah, quite a bit. So we're actually just gonna go ahead and just call it apart right there. And we're gonna hit, and yeah, that's it. We're gonna call it apart right there, ladies and gentlemen. Do please, if you are still watching this, please leave recommendations of Pokemon that you want me to go on my way to catch. I'm going to go out and already, like, at some point around the time, like, again, by the time you guys will see this, I would have already gone out of my way to catch certain Pokemon for some of the videos. But still, please, leave comments. What do you want me to run as teams? What, like, 3-man, 4-man teams, whatever it is for whatever part of the Pokemon Battle Frontier thing I'm going to be doing. Tell me what teams you want me to utilize, whether they're level 100, level 50, what part of the Battle Frontier you want me to utilize them in. Please let me know. I really want to see what you guys think, as well as what I'm going to end up doing as well. And yeah, with that, enjoy the rest of your evenings, folks, and we'll catch you all on the next part.